religion. The brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is...
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Quiet sleeping, that's what you call it?
Here we go, Kill. Kill. Quick. He's crashing. He's chasing. Kill. Watch.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain.
They wasn't counting that as 2. That's 1, remember?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
95, Mike. Watch 95. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Breeze now to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Now Breeze on third down.
And good catch.
Right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Chandler. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time,
my nigga was the first one too. What are you talking about?
Run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Breeze over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience.
Oh, my God. That's why I was laughing. I was like, nigga, I spoke up. I was the first one. I was like, yeah, nah, it's cool.
Anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on, that's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Miraculous performance. I love this wording. I love the action, and I love the energy.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
But my 400 was light, though, huh? But my 400 passing yards was light.
They'll run it with Kamara. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
As he should be. As he should be.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy.
Toss play, Kamara.
Ah, got it.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I'm not gonna be quiet about my 400 yards though. You had a nice game too. My 400 was there too. That happens? Show me where that happens on a regular. Show me somebody's stats that's 400 on a regular. Show me. Who?
Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for, and taken successfully.
Being honest. I mean, I average 400 is what I'm trying to say. Like that's regular.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy.
I didn't knock his shit. I'm speaking my shit up.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Hey, get it.
Looking to pass. Aikman on 1st down.
Good shit.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He want his.
A big
I want his. He want his. I hear that.
Touchdown on the
Just letting him know.
As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great fucking blitz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this is caught.
And you covered it too.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
He was definitely there. I had to throw that a little quick.
Just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not
I hear you, my nigga. I'm a firm one of that. I'm a firm believer in that, my nigga.
In his background with his footwork.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the 1st.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick up.
Get up this. Oh, Jimmy, you got to hold that ball, man.
On 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit.
He felt like he had it. Yeah, he fell down on the knee. That was crazy. Wow. I threw that shit right inside, too. Fuck.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out
he helped that. I probably would have caught that.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground. Come
it was the Marcus Ware that saved it.
And have a chance to affect the pass.
You seen that, right? That was wild. He's fast as shit, though.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze.
There you go, Jimmy. Hold that one, though.
Graham, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. Breeze now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Again, it's Breeze. And just as you called it out,
he caught me though, man. I thought we were going to get something more than that.
A good convergence there defensively.
Had everybody in there.
Yard and it's second down. Well, they took your advice from a bit earlier, tried the screen, but that one, it was covered up pretty well.
They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or two away from making it work.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. The connection
Hold the ball. That's all I
Graham.
want. Hold that.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, come on, Kamara. What the fuck is the speed at?
Hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
You got to run a little bit faster than that, bro. What the fuck? What is the speed at?
Ready? 95-56.
Yeah, when I heard you fucking picked up Von Miller talking, yeah, son. This nigga got fucking sparkling niggas on the line. The fuck? All types of blinks.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Yeah.
Check. No, check that.
To throw, it's Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Hold it. Thank you.
And he's got it. It's caught. In the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I just want a nigga to catch the ball, but just catch it.
Grab.
Yep.
And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come.
Gotta fucking look at something.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and take it.
We need to stop though. That fucking Michael Irvin should kill him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back.
I didn't even look.
Hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly.
I don't think he's there, to be honest.
3 and out.
That's the wide receiver / quarterback, right?
You can't yell at your D for that.
Yeah,
They got
he's
to
not
take care
there.
of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Aikman.
Oh, where was my pick there?
Complete.
I thought we had it.
They're too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Definitely thought I
that was
snatched
close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
Yeah, he threw that right. He had it.
On offense,
He took a little
fell
long.
harmlessly to the ground. Trying to lay one up deep.
There we go. We got it back that time.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Breeze. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Oh, let's go, Jimmy. Yeah.
Gives him some room. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jimmy Graham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
No, there was no hesitation there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it now with Smith.
I see. Evan almost broke that one just now. That almost got crazy. No, you had to see this shit.
Here on 3rd down.
He almost just broke this one.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
In need of a conversion.
That's why I got quiet for a second. I was like,
oh shit, wait. To start the drive, not much sense. They'll try and run forward with Smith.
He got the first.
He's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Yeah, that's without a doubt.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Nigga, they OD. Yeah, I know that.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as
Kevin's
he
the
stops
funniest.
right
Nigga said, I can't talk after the play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can't talk after the play. That's the line of the year for me.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the counter, it's Smith. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
That shit was funny as hell.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation.
Yeah, the little shoestring. I finally got one. I get one. I'm happy. Got one.
To get right back into this football game.
Now he's doing this thing. We gotta slow that down. There we go. Fucking came up though. Came up big one time.
To the 10-yard line. So a loss of 5.
Yeah, I had to creep up that time. Once I seen him cheat in, I was like, let me rush in.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Yeah. Nah.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a
Cameron
loss
Jordan got to
of
get
2
involved
yards.
sometimes.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Here's Aikman setting to throw it.
Got it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's a fucking, there we go, D.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A
That's
huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown.
There we go.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
10 yards, good for a Saints first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Breeze now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Good fucking.
Under pressure
Good
here,
shit.
and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Good shit.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Fuck.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. Chandler was the intended target. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
A first down carry for Smith.
Fellas, we can't have people looking
and he's
around.
brought down at the 24.
I had to physically come back and make that. That made me mad.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Aikman. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready. 5-9.
Oh, he jumped off.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Here's Breeze to throw.
Damn.
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Chandler. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, that animation sucks. Hold the ball, fellas.
Picked off.
Come on, Thomas. You're fucking X-Factor. Hold that ball.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Hey, Haywood!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away
Good
to
dip.
his left. Completes it to Jason
Good fucking dip there.
And he'll get this up.
I don't know how you broke my man like that, but
before
good
he's
shit.
out of bounds. The last time we saw Jason Witten on a football field instead of the broadcasting booth was, of course, 2 years ago, 2017. He had 63 catches, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was his 11th Pro Bowl
Right there,
that
he did.
season for a man who came into the league back in 2003. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, shoot!
Aikman on 3rd down. And that is
dropped it at the last
incomplete,
second.
stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
To the ground and incomplete. Marcus Williams on coverage.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Hey, exit!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
No, I know that.
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. So we
I
have
tried to
reached
put my blitz,
halftime
but that
here
shit
in an
was fucking
11-point
wrong with that.
contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On the carry, here's Smith. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the pass. Bring it, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the gun on 3rd down is Aikman. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
We're turn to the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Aikman and company indeed going for it.
Oh, fuck. I jumped the route. I know. Damn, he just fucking jumped.
But not before he gets into enemy territory.
That I wanted 6 points.
10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
My nigga, I wanted 6 points there. Damn.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Smith.
On that
and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back.
My nigga, and I picked him. That was me. And I pressed the button. I'm like, jump, something. Nigga didn't even put a hand up.
Near midfield at the 49.
Oh no, that happens on a regular. That's just Madden shit. I've already chalked it up as that. That'd be fucking up with that.
Got it. 51 to Mike, boy. 51.
Linemen do that shit too.
Go. Hurry.
They'll run it again with Smith.
Ooh.
And they go backwards here.
Cameron Jordan, thank you for that saving tackle.
48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Let's go.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 20. 31 yards there and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you.
Meanwhile, here's a
he dropped
second down
it.
throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
God.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on.
Good fucking throw, though.
It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
That was a good recovery.
Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, that one he should have snatched. That was right in his shit.
For this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Romo. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
That shit
Zone was absolutely locked up
out of
tight.
nowhere.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run
I
pass
thought I
mix
cut him.
and
Good
everything's working.
shit.
That means
31.
they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass
Definitely
when
thought I
you
was gonna cut
run
him.
and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Nah, he was wide open on that. He should have made that.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he is in the end zone.
Yeah, they fell apart there. I don't know what that was.
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Score Saints 35. Cowboys 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
You in that race? Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Blue down.
On second down, here's Smith. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all day.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense.
Wait, 1,700 passing?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Thank God he ain't involved in that shit.
They'll try and throw for it with Aikman. Looking downfield for Dez. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Yeah, Jordan's the monster. Will Smith has his moments. Yes, that we do have. That is one thing I do agree we have. The linebacker core is nice. And it's fast.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go to the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
The Saints on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4.
Come to my work.
Breeze now. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out.
I said, yeah, what you thought? I said, yeah.
Rebuild that confidence.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Rock it. Watch the slap. Hit it.
On 3rd down, Aikman. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting up.
Nah, that's an accident. I definitely switched that. He shouldn't be back there. Nah, that's a full-blown accident.
Passes off.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk him for that.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now Kamara, and for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze looking long for Thomas. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
What the fuck is that?
Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go back to the ground with Smith. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Aikman will throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
To throw is Aikman. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This is caught.
Good shit,
he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Nah, ain't no denying that.
Extra point from McManus
I know that.
is good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Lets this one rip toward, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 46, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a desperation throw deep depth, and it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he
keep the
pulls
same
it in.
energy. I hope I see you in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
As they'll get 20 and a first
Never.
down.
I already knew that. I knew that. I'm like, if he wins, he's not going to shut the fuck up.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Just know I bounce back, though, Kev.
Give him 5
Just
on
know.
the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, big game, bro.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't
Let's
help
go.
but feel
We
great
needed
about
that.
themselves,
We
can
needed
they?
that.
I mean, what a game to put up that
We
number
needed
of points.
that.
Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call.
He said you did it. I like Troy, bro. I thought he's very accurate. Yeah, I like Troy.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young.
Yeah, what?
Sorry. Like, that's all I was saying.